Okay, so I recently got this new idea. So my friend has a problem and I really want to help her. You see, she owns this horse and this horse is really messy. And the owner spends at least like 30 or 40 minutes every day mucking out the stable. And you may be thinking, why don't the owner just use nets for the haylage? But the owner doesn't like to use haylage net because it can damage the teeth of the horse. So I've been thinking about this problem for like the past month, and I think I have the solution for her. So to get a better idea of what I had in mind, I made this little model. So my idea is to make a box and then make a lid for this box. And then this lid is going to have some holes in it so that the haylage can stick out of the holes. This way the horse is only able to get small chunks of hay out. And the lid is also not going to be attached to anything, it's just going to be laying on top of the haylage. This way it's easy for the owner to just lift the lid and give the horse more haylage. My plan was to make this box out of recycled pallets, but in the end I found something much more useful. So in my research for more pallets, I actually found out that they have a lot of old floorboard here in the stable. And that is perfect because it's here the hay box is going to be used. So yeah, and just to show kind of the stable, it's like this really cozy vibe. And in here we have the queen that is making a mess. It's not too bad today, it's normally a lot worse. But yeah, it's that box there that needs a little upgrade. Okay, so I have decided that I want to start by making the lid for this box because it's kind of the whole idea of this kind of box. So it would be very sad if the lid didn't fit the box. So yeah, that's where I'm going to start. So I'm a little scared because I've only used this kind of saw like once. But today I'm all alone, so yeah. So for some reason it just like suddenly stopped right here and there's no screws or metal or anything in the wood. I just checked. Okay, so I called my mom regarding the problem with the saw and it was basically just that I needed some more support. So I got that now. Yeah, and I just sawed 2 more pieces. So now I have these 4 and these 2, so 6 in all. And I hope that will be the lid for the hay box. So I now have all of the pieces for one side and it's going to be this side, I think. So yeah, let's assemble it. Okay, so now we have 2 sides done and this is the lid. It's on to the next 2 sides. Okay, so this is how far I managed to get today. I don't know what to do with the lid yet. Maybe I'm just going to take off a couple of the boards or make some holes or something. I'm not sure. I'm pretty satisfied with the result. It's not perfect, I know. But if you are taking into consideration that I haven't really done much woodwork before, I think it's pretty okay. And the floorboards was also in kind of a rough condition, but that doesn't matter. It just needs to be functional. That's all. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it today and then I'll come back to work on it another day. Okay, so I'm now back at the stable and ready to continue working on the slow feeder. So this is the top part to the slow feeder and I have just marked where I want like the middle hole to be. So yeah, and then I also want to make like a more oval hole here and an oval hole here at the top. But I think I'll just start with that one and then see how it goes. Hole number 1 is done. I was a bit scared to use it because I haven't really used that machine before, but I think it went like okay. Now I just have to draw the 2 other holes. So all of the holes are now done. I know they aren't like even at all actually, but I don't really care, and the owner doesn't really care. It just needs to work. That is the most important thing. But now I'll just sand out these edges so the horse doesn't get splinters. This slow feeder turned out to be a really great solution to this problem, and it actually ended up being such a great solution that I ended up making a much simpler version of the lid for the hay boxes out in the paddocks. Okay, so that is it for this video. I really hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.